the protected housewife she once was. As her star fades, Gia's is rising. Love her or hate her. Next Gen was a success. I didn't like Gia on it. It seems like a lot of you didn't like her on it. She's the outlier. She said with Andy, she's learned and she's grown and she's going to come back a much different person, which I believe she's going to try. I still don't think she fits in, but her star is on the rise. Just growing up a housewife kid. Now you have your own show. I mean, it's not her show, but she's listed as Gia from Next Gen. So Gia's star is on the rise. So in a way, Teresa does benefit from that, and there's no shade to that. So I think it's good casting. I love the idea of any time on Survivor, Big Brother, when it's two people that are dating, or like it's Evil Dick and Danielle on Big Brother, the father and daughter. Oh, that was such good TV because they had this deep, dark, sick history in the real world, and they didn't get along. And so I think, one of these two ladies is going to go home before the other. So, does Gia get sent home and Teresa speaks up? Excuse me, I'd like her to stay. Teresa starts. I could see that happening. Gia, you're eliminated. And Teresa said, may I say something? I'm going to fall on the sword for my daughter. And And she has what it takes to go further than me. And I'm going to fall on the sword for her. Mind you, I think then the special ops people are going to say, you know what? You're both staying. That's a heroic act, Teresa. That's what the special forces are all about. The crowd goes wild. The tree huggers. Oh, the tree huggers are in the front row today. Oh, yes, they are. Hi, tree huggers. I know you guys have been scared of me sitting in the back row. I'm on fire today. You're in the front row today. I have nothing against Teresa. Nothing. I just call it like it is. She's been the animal across the river lately. I don't love her, but I don't need to love her. It's not about me. So I could see that. Teresa falling on the sword, let me go home instead of my daughter. And then them saying, you're both staying. What a heroic act. But I love any type of familiar relationship when it's on an elimination show. I think that's interesting. I think Gia Star is on the rise. Teresa benefits from that. I love that they're both casted together. Say what you want. Andy has nothing to do with Next Gen. He can't save Gia. He couldn't save Kenya from Housewives, even though he's the executive producer. It was legal and way over his head as far as like the levels of decision. When you see Gia on that thing, watch what happens a few weeks ago where she was like this, and he's like, you have just been more insightful in 3 minutes than your mother has in 10. Andy loves Gia, loves Teresa, he loves them. Because Teresa like fucking ruined her life and gave her life to the damn show. He should love her. But I think it's a great idea. Love it. It'll bring them closer together. Say what you want about Teresa. She is a good mother. And yeah, I thought I had something else to say that I can't remember. But I think it's up. Well, the only other thing is, at first I'm like, look, Teresa isn't the sharpest tool in the shed. This is the Survivor. She flipped a table. She had Danielle Staub pull Marge's hair. Tisk tisk tisk. This is how we play favorites at Bravo. Staub takes the fall. She's a friend of. She gets fired. And Kenya Moore is fired. I don't know if Teresa was exposed for that. She might be fired, but I will never fire Teresa, right? At that time back in the day. So the woman flipped a table and she went to fucking prison. So you know that people were just all her bitch in prison and she was running that place. The same way Shawshank Redemption is probably doing that now with Ghislaine Maxwell and Elizabeth Holmes. So in the Shaw Amazing classes. So Teresa, special forces, let's not rule her out. Same with Denise. She did well. She busted the implant. This is Charlie's ex. She's been through a lot. Teresa, I think, will go far. And honestly, I don't know if we know what Gia is made of, but I bet you Gia ain't no pushover there either. Jesse Smollett is there. He's having the redemption. So it's on, guys. We got to speed it up. This is Mark Estes, the hottest guy in the world. Oh, Kristen Cavallari's ex. Anyway, very quickly, Denise Richards has emerged with a new black eye. Speaking of Denise, we'll get into later, she went to the house and this and that. And yes, Aaron's parents were scared. And we could talk about this all day, to be very honest with you, but we don't really have time. Just a quick hit. But, Denise, I know she went to the house and I have a lot to say about that. I think a lot of bad things. I don't think it's okay that she went to the house. I know the dog, I don't think it's okay. I'm actually really upset with her. I don't think it helps her case with the restraining order, but let's put all that aside because the hearing was already last week and we already know about that. But Let's focus on she was seen with a new black eye, period, a few days ago. So, new black eye, headlines everywhere. People are thinking, oh my God, Aaron did it. That makes no sense because, first of all, we don't even know if Aaron did the first one. We're going to find out. But she doesn't see Aaron. So how did that happen? I mean, is she a drunk who's falling? I don't know. Turns out it's all a bunch of bullshit. Exclusive sources. And this was in People magazine. So they don't usually run anything. When they say exclusive sources and they're so sure, it's a fucking nurse at the damn clinic where she got this done who you probably gave $1,000 to. By the way, if you want anything exclusive from me, slip into my DMs. I'll tell you anything you want for $1,000. Who the fuck do you want me to sell out for $1,000? I prefer 2,000, but slip into my DMs. I'll be a reliable source and tell you something true for. So I'm sure it's like a nurse that was like at 1,500 because this is People doesn't say exclusive source, and Blake Lively is slamming Perez. Perez is gonna win. She says. He said, put up 500 stories about me and 500 negative posts. Yeah, that's his job, sweetheart. He can say anything he wants. You're not going to win. Perez can put up 10,000 negative stories about you. This is the world we live in. So good luck with that, Blake Lively. You're not going to win against Perez. He was covering the case. He could put up 5,000 stories, 10,000. You're not going to win, sweetheart. That's just very simple. Perez is doing celebratory dances. It's like this is the best thing that ever happened to him press wise. Um, so my point is, she got cosmetic procedure. She got PRP, which is the platelet-rich plasma. We all know about it. They use it in like your head for it to grow. It's supposedly help you from hair loss. She got it with like microneedling under the eye. And yes, that gives you black eyes and causes scarring, and that is what the black eye is for. People says it exclusive source. I don't think People says that. I mean, they're not OK Magazine with a source that Melissa will never work with Teresa or vice versa, or they're about to come together. Okay. I don't believe OK. I don't believe us. I think they're all People is reliable. So obviously this is a nurse. It has nothing to do with Aaron. That's where the black eye is from. Her case is crazy, Denise's. And I have a lot to say legally about who I think is going to win. God, we spent a lot of time on things today. I'm sure you would all love it if I just kept talking. I love you all. I have to go catch a flight. But I love you all dearly. You are my people. You are my ropers. We are having a good time. We are having a good year. We are having a good month. I am so excited. October, November, December. Anyone excited for October, November, December? The best 3 months there are. It's been a good summer. It's just every summer is so different. If I compare this summer to last summer, it's just different. That's what life is all about. But it's been a good summer. Yeah, it's been a good summer. I'm happy about a lot of things this summer. Let's just leave it at that. Mwah! Love you all. Have a good day. Hope you liked this episode. Bye, Roper.